No matter what, it's always hard to let go. But there is nothing harder than letting go of someone you love. Whether it's through death or separation, it doesn't happen easily. You might avoid letting go because it's too painful, or you don't know how to begin. Letting go of someone you love is not as easy as it sounds. It is complicated, especially when you dreamt of having a future with them. The first few weeks after a breakup can take a toll on your emotions and leave you scarred. However, there are ways to cope with heartbreak and not lose your mind over something that doesn't exist anymore. Signs you haven't moved on. Learning how to let go of someone you love. Someone you've built a deep connection with and whom you've shared your life with is likely one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do. That's why so many people break up, but never truly discover how to move on. If these signs are familiar, you may be one of those people. You're always wondering what could have been. You think of the person constantly, or at a time when you'd rather not. You spend a lot of time reliving memories or looking them up on social media. You bring them up often when talking to friends. When you're feeling down, they're the first person you think to call. You make changes to your life or appearance to get them back. You feel anxious or even angry when you see the person you blame them or want to get revenge for perceived slights. Give yourself time to heal. Do not rush the process, as it can only make it harder for you to process your feelings and emotions. Give yourself enough time to heal. Take the time to introspect and become self-aware of your feelings and emotions. Let yourself go through all the pain, anger, and sadness, and remind yourself that this is a temporary phase. Of course, time may heal all your wounds, but will make it easier for you to let go of that person. Change your story. Your story is what you tell yourself to justify your decisions and is based on your limiting beliefs. For example, you tell yourself you can't have a successful relationship because of how you grew up. Your parents argued in front of you all the time and eventually divorced. You can't let go of the belief that all relationships are bound to fail, and this is why you can't maintain a healthy romantic relationship. You use this past expert to justify your current life state, but you can change your story so that your past empowers you instead of holding you back. Your past is not your future unless you live there. Do not fantasize. To truly let go of the person you love, overcome the phase of fantasizing about your ex coming back to you. It does not help thinking about what could have been if you had done something differently, or what could be if you get back together. Do a reality check. Admit that whatever happened has happened as a reality, and look forward to the future. Indulging in fantasies will only prevent you from moving on. Stop the blame game. Letting go of someone you love doesn't mean you have to negate the truth, but don't let it influence your current path. It is human nature to point the finger at someone else or a past incident instead of ourselves. This is why you blame your significant other at the end of a relationship or another person for something terrible that happened to you. Yet even when the facts are terrible or heartbreaking, you cannot let bad experiences dictate your future. Instead, use your experiences as a tool to push you to learn and grow so you can create a healthy relationship with someone else. Spend quality time with your friends. Reach out to your friends with whom you could not spend enough time. Distract yourself from the hurt that you are experiencing by making plans with friends and doing fun things. However, remember to be choosy and stick to those who you trust and who can help you become the best version of yourself. Be active. Always thinking about the person you're letting go of keeps you holding on. You need to do things to get your mind off of that person. Being active will help you. Hang out with your friends and have a good time. Go to the park and have a nice walk. Find something to do with your time instead of just sitting around. You still have a life to live even without your partner. Just sitting around all the time will only leave you stuck in your emotions. Meet new people and try new things. Give yourself a chance to find someone by meeting new people. Find a club in the community related to your interests. Go out to events where you can mingle with people. If nothing else, you can at least gain some new friends in life. Those friends might even know someone who could be interested in you. Be adventurous and do things that you've never done because you never know who you might run into.